Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
I cannot believe you.
Are you saying that Advance have cured death?
Jog off!
We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started. Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Jones. Our main headlines tonight.
Daddy, it's starting!
Yeah, every single one of you's a bit Jesus.
What a wild ride this has been. Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is lying to you.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that the team will keep you safe.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
Hello. After yesterday's FMV game was so fucking awful,
Cured death.
and considering I got gifted another FMV game, I feel like we deserve a do-over of sorts.
Oh, Megan.
You get me?
We're only getting started.
Play one that's actually good.
Good evening, I'm Megan.
Even now, the evil seed of what you've done germinates within you. That's a Tim Curry in Legend line. Although it's better when it comes from the loaf of bread. I prefer the loaf of bread edit. Yeah.
Well, that's a very
I'm not very familiar with this. All I know is we end up taking up a job as a censor, yes? Perhaps? Go from being a janitor to a censor, I think the blurb said. I might be wrong. Sure, I am broadcasting right now. I know a thing or two about it. Literally just one or two things about broadcasting, despite having streamed thousands of hours. I don't really know much about it. I don't know how encoding works. I don't know anything about this shit. I just fuck around with the buttons until I'm projected onto your computer. And once that happens, it's fine. We're good. We're golden. That's all that matters.
Cured death.
That's all that really matters. Okay? God, color shifted.
We're still vassal slaves.
A Twitch censor of sorts. Michael J. Fox in charge of banning people on social media. Twitch censor. I don't know. Whatever, it's fine. We've got a game to play.
And I'm Jeremy Jones.
Not for broadcast. Auto censor. Doesn't that just make you win? Content warning is full spoilers, they warned. Audio is maxed. Audio, text English. Subtitles on is very important. Alright.
What a wild ride this has been.
Aren't you glad you gifted him that new camera now that he described his process? Well, that's a bit different. For actually recording stuff with a camera, I've been looking and learning. Okay? I've been looking into stuff, I've been learning how it works. I can't get any of the cool D-Log LUTs looking good. I just can't get it to work, so I'm going to use regular settings. I can go from D-Log to Rec 709 and have it look okay, but then it pretty much just looks the same as if you just record normally, so I'm just going to record normally! And I've been messing with settings, and I know how to use it, okay? I know how to use it. It's going to be amazing. Just wait for the IRL streams that are going to look like you're in Birmingham in real life.
Cured death.
It'll be like the blood of the homeless is pouring into your living room. For real.
We're still vassal
What did I say about you, Despair? That you're German? Sorry, he's French.
Oh, Megan.
What did she say?
It started.
Campaign. There are also
I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson. Our main head-
expansions. But we're going to play the baseline. NFB1, sure. Let's just do broadcaster. Regular on streams you do regular difficulty.
That's all coming up on tonight.
Chinese.
National Nightly News.
When you whip the Osmo Pocket out, people around you look at you like you've come from outer space. Not for broadcast. I'm your host, Stephen Fussy. Did I fix my kick chat? Yes. I didn't realize people were talking in it yesterday. I didn't have it connected. My token ran out. My token expired. And it doesn't like pop up and warn you when your token's expired. So I didn't know. It's fixed now though. The erection. Where the phone at? Turn right. Oh! It's not mouse only.
Hi, David. I have a call for you. I'm just putting it through.
Alright.
Mate. Dave here. Listen, I know you've only come in to clean up the place, but I've
Yeah.
got a bit caught up, so you're gonna have to run the news tonight. Now, don't worry. It's not hard.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
First, I'm gonna give
I
you
saw that Jelly raided after the stream.
So if you're not doing it already, look forwards towards all those screens. Right.
Gotcha.
Look up at the top. That coloured bar is your audience. You
Okay.
want to keep the viewers going up and not down.
Fair
Underneath
enough.
that, you've got the screens. The one on the right is the broadcast screen.
One,
That's
two,
what the
three,
viewers
four.
are seeing at home. It's only a couple of seconds behind the master screen there in the
Gotcha.
middle. That's the one you control. Now, the four small screens on the left show the different signals coming from the studio, and you can choose between them using the numbered buttons on the vision mixer at the bottom left. Don't worry, I'll talk you through
Alright.
it and you'll pick it up in no time. Now,
We got the sensor button. It summons him.
these plugs control everything in the studio. I've left them set up for you, so provided you haven't fiddled with them, all you have to do now is throw the master trip switch and we're in business.
VHS rack. Speakers. Sound desk. I'm gonna fuck this up so bad. We're good. I need the fan on. Thank you. So that's gonna be for when this overheats or whatever. Okay. Okay. This is gonna be bad. I'm gonna fuck this up really hard. Insanely hard. Oh no.
Fortunately, they go on for fucking ages, so there's plenty of time for me to explain.
Sultry Jackson.
Okay, they're over, so we haven't got long now till the
Okay.
podcast. Right,
Alright.
quickly, mate, look down under the desk. You can see a load of videotapes on the left. They're your adverts.
Come to Bumley.
And load them into the machines on the right. When you've done that, look up to the front again.
Come to Bumley. My Salad Weekly. Crazy Neil. Can't really resist it.
Right, won't be long now till the signal starts coming through from the station. Stay on your toes. All the bigwigs are in tonight because of the election, so we better not make any mistakes.
Sit back and relax with movie. The Freedom.
When you get the signal, select screen 1 with the vision mixer and we're ready to go.
Prawn and mayonnaise?
You know, seafood makes me go out in pustules.
Yeah, I thought it might increase our viewing figures.
Every day. You offer me prawns every day.
This guy looks like he should be called Jacob.
How I show love.
You're trying to kill me.
And yet you persist, going 5, 4.
3, 2, 1.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Good evening. Our main stories tonight.
Okay, we're all good. Next is going to be the throw to the news titles on screen 2. There'll be a countdown, but I'll count you in as well. Just relax, mate. It's all
Alright.
Buys
Gotcha.
Orange totally independent and corners the flowered market.
So I can listen to what's actually going
Sports
out.
Fans everywhere celebrate as popular footballer Johnny Hamsleeves wins sports personality.
AMV? That's anime music
A
video.
spoonful of sugar.
This is
Chatting
FMV.
with movie star Lawrence Blunderclatch about his
I'm not
movie
gonna make that joke.
Dedicated.
Too dangerous.
And, of course, we'll be going live to Advance headquarters to hear what the leaders of this
8,
fledgling party
7,
have to say on their
6,
historic
5,
That's
4,
coming up on tonight.
3.
National Nightly News.
1, Lovely, mate.
Bang!
Next thing is to throw back to Jeremy with button 1.
Gaped.
When that globe in the middle shrinks down and vanishes.
Gotcha. Easy enough. Surely this part should be automated, right? Yeah, but like, what if they aren't ready? What if they need a buffer?
Here it comes. Switch to screen 1. Now, lovely, mate.
First, the vote
Bang.
win, and it's a decisive win for advance.
We often get a bit of interference around this time, mate. Keep your eye on the machine at the bottom right. Use that slider that's flashing, or your scroll
Okay.
wheel to move the wave up and down, keeping the green bit in the white bit.
But critics have accused him of a severe lack of action
Oh.
policies and of being deliberately vague.
Okay.
The opposition parties have all conceded defeat to Advance's overwhelming
Easy.
mandate, but have yet to appear publicly. However,
It's just like using OBS.
former Home Secretary
Right, it's
Jeffrey
going
Wilson
well. All
has
you've got to do
indicated
now
that
is
he
play the
plans-
advert at the end of the segment.
It's the same as
Don't
OBS.
play it too early or we'll all get fired. Now the clock at the top is counting you down to the advert. When it reaches 0,
Okay.
press one of the 3 play
Gotcha.
buttons over there at the bottom
Easy.
right. I normally play the first one and the first break and so on, but you can play them in any order you want. I'll count you into it as well, but keep your eye
You don't need to. You don't need
co
to.
leaders acceptance.
in 3,
That's all coming
2,
up.
1, advert.
1 minute back, everybody. Jeremy, I need you to fill after the ads.
What? Why?
Wanker Snatch is running late.
Oh,
I thought I'd ask him about the election.
personally, I wouldn't try to confuse him with any big words.
I don't need to hear it.
Well, we're not sure,
Ooh.
but here in St Bumley on the Taint, we've got a big hill and the bus comes twice daily. Visit picturesque St Bumley this summer and experience a holiday that's simply...
Wicked. We've made it to the first ad break.
I feel like that bum meat.
But this is where it
That
starts.
bum meat looks pretty good.
This next sequence is what we call a multicam sequence because you're going to be cutting between multiple cameras
Gotcha.
to keep things interesting. A lot of it's down to personal taste, but here's 3 good rules of thumb. 1. Try and keep the shot on whoever is doing the talking. 2. Don't stay on the same shot for too long, 10 seconds at the most.
Okay.
So if you're on the person who's talking, try and
Gotcha.
throw in the odd reaction
YouTube
shot,
meta,
pull out to the wide
3
shot
seconds.
just to keep it interesting. 3. Don't stay on reaction shots for too long. A couple of seconds is usually enough. Then the audience want to see who's doing the talking, yeah?
Okay.
Stick to these rules and you'll be fine. It's not as complicated as it sounds. You've seen programs on television, haven't
I
you?
have.
Make it look like those. Might as well get screen 1 selected now. No need to wait for the broadcast to start. Try and
I think
spare
we are the Nazis in this game. Normally that's how these games go.
From the break. Quiet
16
in the studio.
seconds.
Thank you so much.
on the Taint.
10 seconds,
Same Bumley
everybody.
on the Taint. I presume Mr. Number 1 is gonna...
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later, we'll be hearing from shock election winners.
We got
in
it.
France. But first,
Get
our
ready to go to
British
Megan on
reporter,
screen
Megan
4.
Wolf, is here with a star of both stage and screen. Megan?
Thank you, Jeremy. Megan Wolf,
Okay.
culture correspondent. And today I have a guest who starred in everything from Shakespeare
Right,
to
go
the
to
Shopbox
Blunderclatch on
films.
screen 3 when she says his
Joined
name.
today by none other than Lawrence Blunderclatch. Thank you so much for coming on.
Easy.
Dear, I do hope you believe me when I tell you
5,
that being with you
6,
today is a lot
7,
Switch to 2 for the
8,
wide now.
9.
May
10.
I say having you here with us is among ours.
Right, now just try and stay on whoever's talking.
The latest movie, which is called The Medicated.
The
trying.
medicated, yes.
Wow, what was that like?
Well, as I said to Peter,
It's okay.
the Rat, that's Peter Jensen, the director.
Give us a look at Megan's reaction.
He's a wonderful chap.
Lovely.
he
Now
really
back
is.
to Thunder Twat.
I worked with him on several
Gotcha.
movies, all terribly successful. I said to Peter, what a wild ride this has been. And you know what, Megan? I really meant that.
Wow, that is fantastic. And
Golden.
am I right in saying that the character you play in this movie is quite
Gotta be
an
chill.
iconic one?
Absolutely right. A scientist.
Was that a challenge at all?
I'm counting to 10
Exactly, are you implying?
in my head.
But seriously, yes, you're right. It was a complete departure from my last.
That reaction!
role.
Come on.
I played
That reaction!
Rockman in Bullet Man. You'll remember that that was the true story of one soldier's fight for a love that surpasses all others. A love, of course, for freedom. I think it's grossed over $1 billion, but Honestly, who's counting?
It's a role that saw you
Uh,
score 2 Best Actor awards. if
Too
I
slow.
remember
Too
correctly.
fast.
So sweet of you to
And too
mention it,
slow.
but I really
Get
am
back to
not
who's
in it
talking.
for the
Yeah. Shut up.
three little statues
Shut up.
do take pride
Shut up.
place on my mantelpiece.
Hush.
With all the others, I'm sure. So, if you're not doing it for the awards, what is it then that drives you?
Oh, that is a beautiful question.
Easy.
Megan, and not easy to answer. Like you, I'm afraid. Cut me, and I will bleed. And often,
But what color
that's
will
how
it be?
feels, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Bleeding, giving, suffering for one's audience.
Zoom in on him. That's like me when I
suppose
stream.
In the end, I do it for the difference it makes. I do it for the people that I inspire. The
2,
little people.
3.
But most of all, I think I do it for the positive change.
Streaming for the
that brings
dwarves.
in the world.
My viewership's going up, dude.
Today, of course, we're in for some real
We're fucking
change,
cracking
it
it.
looks like in the coming few months. What do you make
We got
of
10
this
seconds.
historic election result?
Oh, well.
That was
Well,
fucking...
now you're asking. Historic election result. Indeed. Historic is the word. Well, it's difficult, isn't it? Very difficult. But
She's smiling and she's
I've
wiggling.
always been quite clear.
Little
when it
reactions.
comes to politics, that one should always strive to
6,
not
7,
fuck things up.
8.
He swore. Oh, well, don't worry, he won't do it again.
Sorry, I said fuck.
Shit, he did it again. Okay, don't panic. I'll explain how to deal with swearing at the break.
Medicated, which opens next week
Right,
around
they've
the
swapped the
country.
shot of Jeremy on screen 1 for a VT of the movie clip. You'll get a countdown on the screen, but I'll just let Megan cue you in.
My
Easy.
character, Dr. Lance Hemlock, is faced with a decision that could affect humanity's very survival.
Exciting stuff. Let's take a look.
Cool, looks like Blunderclatch is losing it in the studio, but we ain't got time for that. There's more
I mean-
interference coming. It's a bit trickier this time.
I
mate.
could cut to
Use
him.
that little flashing joystick to the left of the knob, or hold down your middle mouse or Alt on your keyboard, and as the frequency changes, match it to the white bit by dragging right.
Dragging right. There we go.
Now we're going to
There we
squash
go.
the frequency back by dragging left.
I gotcha.
We mustn't think of Carol.
That's Dr. Lance.
I gotcha.
You, Miss Flanagan.
Golden. Golden.
Jubbly,
Golden.
mate.
For you, baby.
Next, we're going to change the amplitude. Same as last
Ah.
time. Little
Ah.
joystick or hold Alt or
I
middle
wasn't
mouse.
looking,
This time,
dude.
Push upwards. Upwards, mate. Upwards.
But I didn't listen.
Doctor,
We're good.
Lance, you said.
you need to see this.
Stretch.
Right, now let's
By clicking
match
middle
it
mouse.
back by going downwards.
Good. Shrimple. 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 Shrimple.
This formula. This is the
Not bad. You'll get it with practice.
I'm godlike. What the fuck you mean not bad? It's flawless.
At the end of the clip, you'll want to play another ad. Remember to use the clock at the top to count you in.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right, I guess I better explain how to deal with bleeping out swear words.
Yeah, important.
As you probably notice, the broadcast screen, here, is about 2 seconds behind the master screen, here. When someone says a naughty word, the bleep button lights up, like this. 2 seconds later, you'll hear that swear word going out on the broadcast, and you need to hold down the bleep button, or the spacebar on your keyboard, for as long as the swear word lasts. It can take a bit of practice getting used to hearing 2 things at once. Just stay calm, and you'll get it. And if you can't tell when to bleep, just above the button, you'll literally be able to see the sound scrolling by. All
Oh.
you've got to do is hold it down while the red bit is over the red line. Simple.
Oh.
Of course, if you do it by eye, you
That's
have
the
to
way.
take your eye off the screens. That's why
Yes.
real professionals do it by ear. Most people like to have the volume of the broadcast screen a little bit below the master screen.
Yeah.
Let's set it now. As you turn it up, you'll hear the advert getting
I
louder.
do. This is gonna be like brain raping.
Like I say, it takes a little practice, but I'll try and help you through it, and soon we'll have you bleeping like a pro. Remember, button lights up, count 1, 2, and hold it down.
That's right. Absolutely.
Remember to select screen 1 now that you've got the feed. Don't wait for the broadcast to go live. That's too late. You can use the number
Gotcha.
buttons on your keyboard, 1 to 4.
I can, but I'm not going to.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. I'm told we can now go live to Advance headquarters, where the two leaders, Peter Clement and Julia Salisbury, are about to make.
That I'm doing it by eye. I can't handle the, especially not when streaming. This is like,
Oh shit, he's pissed. Get ready to bleed.
Well, thank you all for coming, and, well,
this is like the worst stream game ever.
what a day.
I can't talk.
Said we couldn't do
They
it.
certainly did.
They used every dirty, low-down, lying southern
Okay.
bastard trick they had against us. But you, the people,
Nice.
you saw right through their shite.
I'm sorry about the language there.
Sorry about that. I've had a couple of celebratory pints. Makes me coarser than a
We're good.
granny's fanny.
Get on the speaker, mate.
Memorably put.
Nailed it.
But to be honest, who
You're allowed to
was
say
you
fanny.
Celebrating? Throughout the campaign, you've heard us say that Advance are not a political party. A party is what you have when things are going well. When the country is suffering,
Okay.
you don't need a party. You need a team.
Near Feud 2 would be easier to
team
stream.
that can change things. But today is day one of a new future. A better,
Good.
fairer future. So perhaps we should all be celebrating.
Except for the rich. For them, the party's over. They shouldn't be celebrating.
Gaped.
They should be putting their
Hashtag
shit
gape
in
the
pants
rich.
on and opening their dusty checkbooks.
Again, colourfully put, but not inaccurate.
Too long on this, mate.
Before we came out here to address
It's okay.
the nation, we used our executive powers to pass the Assets and Wealth
Okay.
Act. Working with the tax office, we have produced a definitive list of every person in the country with wealth into the millions.
You know the sort of probably you rather you don't. Because the likes of you and me are not welcome in their gated communities.
Tomorrow, we will be introducing a sweeping reform.
He's
of the tax system
referring
in
to
this
my
country.
viewership.
No more hiding wealth offshore, no more trust funds or creative accounting. A simpler, fairer, unavoidable set of tax laws.
So all you bastard public school snobs have got nowhere to hide.
Easy.
And earlier today, we revoked your passports. You want them back? You want to leave like you threatened before the election? That's fine.
Get out of here.
First, you're gonna pay up. You're gonna pay back.
Advance are going to turn this country from a nation of warring individuals into a team. To properly fund health and education. To raise the living standards of us all.
The pundits said we'd have to
I'm not
billions. But you
gonna let him
see,
take my
we've
passport, it's fine.
reclaimed what's ours, that's absolute ferret shite. So to you posh twats,
The people who pay you a pittance to serve them drinks in their private clubs. The people whose children
Balanced.
you raise.
so they've got time to get even fucking richer.
Advance have this to say to you.
It ends today.
We are coming for your sports cars and your mansions and your vineyards.
It ends today.
We will put
Calm
the
down,
wealth
Arthur
of this
Chu.
country back where it should have always been.
Calm
In
down.
the hands of the people who created
In
it.
the hands of the
Yes.
Chinese.
Today.
Yes, it ends today. And tomorrow, we'll start making it fair again. Just like we promised we would.
And until then, ladies and gents, I suggest we all get pissed.
I can't argue with that. Thank you for your time.
That was fucking slick.
Well, interesting acceptance speech there from the leaders of
That was fucking
And,
slick.
apologies for the fruity language. Hopefully, we got that bleeped out for you in time. If not,
In 2026, fruity is considered a slur. You can't say it.
so as the country braces itself for new
Ad number 3 in 12
that's all from
seconds.
us this evening at the National Nightly News.
We're
We'll be
prepared.
back tomorrow with full coverage of the first day under Advance. I'm Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
Right, looks like you've got it now. Thanks for my help, mate. I've got to go. Ferry's about to leave. Probably won't be coming back. Job's yours, mate. Good luck.
Same old boring politics then.
Is this some weird fever dream? Am I dying now or something?
This guy looks like the brother of a kid I went to school
I'll see you
with.
tomorrow night.
Not coming for a drink?
No, got a date.
Lucky you. Try not to get murdered.
God of censorship. Challenge room unlocked?
Program's finished, you'll get a broadcast report.
Oof.
It's 3 pages. This first page shows you how well the broadcast went.
Overall
Each
A.
segment's got an overall grade. Remember, grades mean bonuses. And
Okay.
keep the boss happy. If
Do
you
I
don't know more about how it
do I
works,
buy
see
things?
more info. If not, select continue to move to the next page. Right, this is an optional section for when you really want to
Okay.
understand what happened during the show. You got a graph there showing you what the audience did. They're a fickle fucking bunch.
An exceedingly poor edit. Shut up.
I never came here, never once.
Fuck off. I had some sick transitions.
This is the important page. It tells you how much you're going to get paid and how much wealth you have overall.
Broke ass poor.
Bottom shows you the financial state of our main advertisers. But you don't own any fucking shares. You're a cleaner, for God's sake, so why would you
True.
care?
Not wrong. Not wrong.
This is the last page, and it tells you the state of the world, tells you how well the government's doing, and down the bottom there, this one's important, tells you what Channel 1 currently thinks of you. In other
Okay.
words, what the boss thinks.
Gotcha. You're watching a poor. For now.
Welcome to the archive.
For now.
This is where you can have a quick look back at what you've done and how it looked to the public. There's 3 sections: broadcast, rushes, and adverts. Let's start with broadcast. Click on it now. Over
I'm
on the
doing it.
left, that's all the broadcasts that you've done. Click on any one of them and hit load tape. Once it's finished loading, you can use the rewind and the fast forward at the bottom there to help you get to the bit you want to see.
So I can watch, like, watch the actual... I don't want to fucking watch it.
Well, in a few moments, we'll be going.
Thanks. Very cool, Kanye.
Click on rushes and let's have a look at those.
Whatever this is.
This is the rushes room. It's pretty simple. The 4 screens you can see, they're going to show you the 4 signals you got from the studio during the actual broadcast. Difference is you can mute any combination of them, so you can have a listen to the stuff you weren't allowed to. Select the broadcast and give it
So while it's
done listening to
in a chill scenario, I can listen back to it without the pressure. Gotcha. And I can just listen to the adverts if I want to. Okay, day 2. Shit should start getting real. I feel like that loading screen is a bit heavy-handed. A little bit. A crumb. You arrive home to find post on the mat, most being nothing more than the usual junk mail. One letter, however, catches your eye. The team wants to know you. Curiosity gets the better of you, and you open it. It's a form from the new advanced government, asking for information on all citizens. The first page is filled in already. Your name, Alex Winston. Your spouse, Sam Winston. Your children, Charles Winston and Susie Winston. Well, you muse. At least they got the basics right. The rest of the questions are left for you to complete. They appear to be mandatory. Question 1. Upon starting a new job, you would... I would of course be productive and get to work immediately. A colleague in a different department has confided in you that they've been taking home confidential information. Now a file of minor importance has gone missing. You would... Ooh. Report the violation immediately. Gotta have the government on our side. That's how we get money. An entire department was fired today for consistent underperformance. That's also how we don't get disappeared, I imagine. Your boss has put in place new targets that are significantly higher than the previous ones. You would... stay late to ensure you hit the first deadline. Of course. Natürlich. It's the annual company barbecue in the UK. The one day of summer we get every year. Going to the company barbecue? That's too much. Ooh. You have been practicing with your co-workers, of course. You've had a long, successful career and now about to retire. In your speech, you... List your achievements and all the good memories you have of working there. In your spare time, you... They probably won't actually like this. Maybe they will. If they're the fucking... Okay. We're highly political, okay? That's a risky one. Your ideal holiday getaway would be... Exploring somewhere unfamiliar and discovering new experiences and challenges. Let's go for that one. It is most important that the government keeps people... I have a feeling that this advanced government would like me saying equal. Based on what I heard from them. Thank you for your cooperation. Advance knows your time is valuable and we appreciate your help in leading the nation to a brighter future. Let's sign. Day 6. It's late. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're about to film a fake Japanese salaryman video about how much you hate your bitch wife and would rather eat crackers alone. Sam and the kids have gone to bed. You're just drying up a favorite coffee cup. Drying up? No! What are you doing? Especially if you... That's absurd. Especially if you don't need it right away. Especially if you're washing up at night. You leave it on the drying rack overnight. You don't want to rub it with your dirty ass fucking dishcloth or tea towel. What are you doing? The print's faded, but the goofy face still makes you smile. A knock at the window brings you back to reality. There in the garden, clutching a gaudy neon green suitcase, is Chris, Sam's sibling. As soon as you let them in, they sit at the kitchen table, visibly stressed. Chris takes a deep breath. I'm so sorry for bursting in so late, Alex, Chris stammers. But I need a favor and you're the only one I can ask. Are you okay? Should I go get Sam? No, no need to worry, Sam. It's you I came to see. I just need 2 minutes. You've heard about the Assets and Wealth Act? I literally work in news, Chris. Chris's fist bangs the table. It's total bullshit! They're taking whatever they want and distributing it as they see fit. No government should have that kind of power. I can't believe they're actually getting away with it. Madness, which is why I need your help. What exactly is it you need? How many millions in the suitcase, Chris? Chris's eyes seem to be resting comfortably on the floor tiles. Look, I know it's a lot to ask, but I need to borrow your passport. Zero, absolute zero fucking chance under any I'm not... If they're gonna fucking kill you, maybe. If you're hiding, like, your fucking copper investments... No, I'm not giving you my fucking passport for that. Are you out of your fucking mind? I can't give you that. It's illegal. The illegal part isn't even the problem. They've taken mine in half the bloody countries, but people always say you and I look similar, so... Chris is pacing now. I need to leave before it's too late. Once I'm out, me and my money will be safe. But I need to go now before they freeze my accounts. Please, Alex, I wouldn't ask if I had any other chance. There's no fuck... These two options... I'm not sticking my neck out for your money, dude. Fuck off. Chris's mouth falls open. You're joking, right? I've always done right by you and Sam. Have you? I've treated your children like they were my own. How much money have you given my kids? We're family. Does that mean nothing to you? It's against the law. The law isn't the problem. Not in that sense. I'm not giving you my damn passport. Fine, I'll solve this myself, Chris spits. So much for family loyalty, eh? Grabbing the nigh-on fluorescent suitcase, Chris disappears into the night. You go back to the dishes, picking up Sam's cup again. Hey, the fucking hyper-authoritarian government is gonna fuck my shit up. Give me your passport. No! Go hide. You can hide in the attic. I'm not giving you my... Like, if you need to hide in the attic. I'm not giving you my fucking passport so that when you get caught trying to leave, I'm also fucked. Are you out of your damn mind? The knot in your stomach tightens. This thing's been fixed. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I've got to use 2 hands for this game.
Let's get set up and get on with it, eh? So I can get back to my guests. First of all, let's get the power on. You need to get at least the bottom 4 plugs on. Right, let's load up the adverts.
I have a feeling the fan will be important, though, regardless.
You might want to have a bit of a think about it. Your decision.
Is this toy safe? Fuck them kids. Advance will like that. Dead children. Socialism. Jus de cochon. I don't know what this is. A skin cream with a porky little twist. Very well. Alright.
System up and working again, and the Vision Mixer's already in headline mode because headlines always come at the start. It's really simple, mate. These two buttons at the bottom of the Vision Mixer, you can see they now have A and B on them, and they're to help you pick image A on the left bottom screen here, or image B on the right bottom screen here.
Gotcha.
It's really simple. This little clock here will count down the number of seconds you have to make your decision. Provided you make a decision in that time, you're fine. And you can change your mind as much as you want until the clock reaches 0.
Gotcha.
If you don't make any decision, you'll be fired before you even get to make another choice.
Cool.
I just want to say one more thing, mate. The pictures you choose to show of these people, well, that's how the public is going to perceive them, and that's going to affect their
I
lives.
understand.
So like with the adverts, choose carefully. And we're off. Good luck, mate. If I get time, I'll call you back in the next break. Yeah, I'm coming, darling.
My friend Janet says theirs gets really hot.
That's it.
Janet, who thinks dogs have their own secret language.
Yeah, the one that
We're
misses the
abandoned.
moon. 10 seconds, everybody.
Not the best source of.
And I can put this on first. I can put this on straight away. It doesn't matter.
5, 4, 3.
The red pill next to the timer? That's just some sort of warning.
I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
Why my? Look at the time. It's Heil Hitler o'clock.
At the end of Advance's first full week in office, we ask exactly who's leading this charge. Tonight, I'll be discussing
Happy Advance. We're doing happy advances.
With the Assets and Wealth Act on the brink of raising living standards for the vast majority of the country, I'll be asking.
We're commieing out.
If we're on the way to a new future. Out with the old, Remington's Fist have appointed Sophia Remington as their new CEO. The following photo, taken from our archive, gives us a sense of this influential young firebrand who, at the tender age of 23, becomes the youngest female CEO in history.
Destroy the rich.
Is a risk for the giant
We're going socialist mode, commie mode.
Has always been a wild child and has been romantically linked to several movie stars and sports personalities. In her first press conference,
Some sort of sugared whore.
Sophia announced a children's toy named Mr. Snugglehouse. Sophia promises it'll be all the rage this Christmas, but concerns have been raised about the product's safety.
That's fine.
Making a splash. Intrepid scientist Dr. David Wong and marine biologist Ingrid Swartborg and Horgensford have today set off to explore Dante's taint. The recently discovered cave system was previously thought unreachable, but thanks to a new breakthrough in underwater flower technology, the pair hope to
It's fine. Why would I make them look like they're fighting?
and the undiscovered plants.
You can go in a hole if you want.
This is
Apolitical hole
only
diving.
the latest in a series of successful expeditions for this unlikely pairing. In a joint statement about the dangers their team might face, the pair stated, "We will face the plentiful challenges together, like we always have."
Some sort of Kickstarter
Playing the field.
summary.
Rumours abound as sporting legend Johnny Hamsleeves is snapped leaving Bush, one of the capital's hottest clubs. The footballer was caught while out celebrating being named Sports Personality of the Year last week, as reported by this very program.
Death to celebs.
And judging from the angle and velocity of
That's
his
pretty
play,
impressive.
It looks like Johnny may have been celebrating a little bit too much. I certainly wouldn't want to be his dry cleaner. And grievous bodily charm. With Advance promising a radical new position on crime,
Can we,
how afraid should we actually be? I'll be going live around
You should be super fucking
We've
afraid.
seen the criminal justice system from every perspective. With more and more people saying they're scared to walk the streets alone at night, could this
Fear
be exactly
maxing.
the right time for Advance's
Obviously.
all that, a mega move for the group of young actors already experiencing the positive side of the new Assets and Wealth Act firsthand. They'll be talking and performing later. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
30 seconds back, everybody. Can we get the kit?
Oh. I wasn't paying enough attention. Ah!
We're going in 5. We're going in
Oops.
In the wake of the
My bad.
government's enactment of the Asset
Fuck,
Welfare Act,
dude.
We're talking about Advance's first week in office and what the new future holds. Joining me are Katie Brightman, a leading economist, and Alan James, author of Alan James is Right, The Free Man's Guide to Waking Up. Alan, the government certainly haven't dragged their heels on delivering some of the legislation they promised. But what does the Wealth Act mean for us?
Nothing, Jeremy. We're still vassal slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Okay.
A confident dismissal there. Katie Brightman, do you agree?
I'm afraid I don't, no. I think that Advance have realised that the current economic system of unlimited, unending growth is untenable, so they're changing things up.
There I agree with you. They're moving to the next steps in the grand plan.
Grand plan, Alan?
It's all in my book. Alan James is right, Jeremy. We're to become the great herd, ignorant, sterile, and short-lived. That's what they want.
Or perhaps Advance have just realised that if we carry on the way we are, we
I
will
keep
destroy
predicting.
ourselves and this planet in a mad orgy of consumption, if you'll excuse the colourful metaphor.
Yes, orgy is the right word. Only it'll be the overlords having an orgy on our poor broken backs. It's all in my book. Alan James is...
Shamelessly self-promoting? Katie, how do you think the rest of the world will respond
That was good.
to this new approach?
I think they're watching carefully. Advance are the most disruptive threat that the world powers have faced since the last Great War.
Yes, Katie's right. War is inevitable.
Thank you, but that isn't
And this will not be a war like we've ever seen before. We're talking
Quick flicker.
millions of deaths. We're talking high-tech weapons that can level entire cities. We're talking...
Out of the wrong orifices?
Mock me all you like, Jeremy, but when they murder your parents and they poison your food and they take
Fuck.
you away to their camps for hypno-brainwashing, we'll be laughing then.
That might be a great way to sell books, Alan, but you know full well that isn't going to happen in a democracy.
Democracy is dead.
Yes, Advance are radical, and change is always frightening, but the truth is that the Wealth and Assets Act has made more than 90% of the population wealthier and is on target to produce a permanent end to poverty.
Bollocks! What this young lady doesn't understand, Jeremy, is that these are the same people.
I failed.
Maybe they've rebranded.
They liked hearing it though. I censored a little bit.
Seeing the tyrant behind the curtain.
That's
Fuck.
where you're wrong, Alan.
I've got to read chat as well as all this.
Like we've never seen
You
before.
Fuck.
say mobilise, I call it grooming. The grooming of an entire generation to walk happily into eternal bondage. They're like psychic paedophiles.
True.
Facts. Katie, what
Correct.
are your predictions?
The Assets and Wealth Act is only the first step.
All government.
Advance now have a historic budgetary surplus, and as well as properly funding our public service,
I'm gonna bring out the power move.
They're already funneling unprecedented amounts into scientific research in the arts.
Or, as I call them in my book, Frankenscience and Opie-arts.
Guys, the viewers don't like that.
See?
Can we get back to the issue at hand, please, Alan?
The viewers don't like that, it turns out.
It's all coming from the water, the chemicals. They're pumping it full of belief juice.
Don't get me wrong, I want to see these changes, but only if they're sustainable. If Advance lose their power after spending half of our GDP on dismantling infrastructure, that could be catastrophic.
The catastrophe is that they're succeeding.
I didn't realize it would be that damaging.
Something about their puppet show.
All right, we're running out of time. Quickly, Alan, what does the future look like to you?
A bleak space where we've all been figuratively sodomized into submission.
No, of course. Katie,
No, just
We might
figuratively.
be on the eve of a brave new world. God knows we need some change, but we need to be cautious. Let's walk forwards with our eyes open.
two very different visions of the future there. Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. When we come back, I'll be investigating law and order before Megan meets some beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act. That's all coming up tonight on the National Nightly News.
1 minute back.
You know,
Okay, we can we can pull this back, dude.
Shut the fuck up, Alan. I've never heard so much shit in my life.
I thought
Seems full of shit, won't we?
Alan,
if I just flickered,
I say it to you, but unfortunately, I can't understand.
I thought if I just flickered, they wouldn't register as a
I don't
problem.
know what she meant by that.
I don't like this stuff. This is like a warning. Something bad's gonna happen.
Bullshit, you will. She's good. You know she is.
Hand on the
Stop
buttons.
wording, that's all I can do.
10 seconds, everybody. Little Jakey's scared of the big bird caught you with water.
If that sticks, I'll destroy you.
5, 4, 3.
As long as I'm on him, it's fine. It doesn't matter when.
Welcome back. In our second segment, we're going to be taking a deep dive into the state of law and order in our country. Advance have already tasked. With this serious social problem to the top of the list. Tonight,
Sorry, that was a
we go
that was a.
behind the headlines
I did
to
a.
make the people who live with the criminal justice
Ah!
every day of their lives.
I did a panic
Start
press.
with Gregory Judge, a lawyer who sees the problems close up on the front line. Can you hear me, Gregory?
Yes, I've got you, Jeremy. Thanks for having me.
What's it like on the front line of the hard face of the cold hand of justice?
Gregory.
Well, as you can imagine, Jeremy, we are massively understaffed. In
Someone's gonna come in the back.
We're working every hour.
Someone's gonna come in the back.
Trying to cope with the caseloads on our desk.
Which must affect the quality of support you can offer.
Well, we can barely keep up with demand, Jeremy. There just simply isn't enough being done at a systemic level to relieve the problem. We need more support from ministers. What are you doing? Well, we need change at a structural level,
I'm
Jeremy.
leaving, Greg.
Not a good time, darling.
It never is it? I'll be
Oh God.
Just hang on. Oh, the problem isn't a local one, Jeremy. It's nationwide. Just give me 5 minutes. I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson.
Oh, have you mentioned your affairs?
No. Well, the affairs of the Justice Department that we should be concerned about.
Hello, Mr. Donaldson.
Hello, Mrs. Judge.
They love him.
We need legislation to relieve the pressure
I
on
fucked.
our
I slept.
To interrupt the news, Mr. Donaldson, can I have a moment to tell my husband I'm leaving?
Yes, I totally understand. Quite the picture of a burdened legal sector there. Gregory Judge, thank you for joining us. Constable Bob Peel, a man with a very different perspective on our nation's crime. Do you think there's a problem with the system, Bob?
I'm sure we all do, Jeremy. I'm sure we all long for a return to the days when you could safely walk the streets of your community at night, looking in through windows and generally enjoying your neighbours without the risk of being terrorised by some thug with a knife. Or kosh.
So you feel the streets simply aren't safe anymore? Where have we gone wrong, Bob?
Well, that's not a simple question, Jeremy, but I think it all comes down to moral decay.
A lack of
Diluted our
hand-flavored coffee.
what it means to be a citizen of this once great country. Also, as the vicar noted in Sunday's sermon, we probably shouldn't have banned hanging.
And to what do you attribute
True.
this moral decay?
Foreigners, gays and gypsies
True.
mainly. It's all in the Bible. Look, Leviticus clearly states that... Oh, hang on a moment. Jeremy, a bloody gimp's escaped. Delia,
Oh shit.
Delia, could you give
It
me
swears.
a little help, please, dear? Delia, could you give me a little help, please? As I was saying, Jesus didn't like immigrants much, did he?
And just to be clear, you think it's the immigrants who
Ah.
are responsible for the moral decay?
Absolutely, Jeremy. Back in your box, Clive. Back in your box. Delia, I really could use a little help with this.
Oh, sorry, darling. I was staying the batters.
Yes, yes, I'm talking to Jeremy Donaldson. Clive, could you put him back in the box?
Oh, Clive, you know it's Wednesday.
Okay.
You go back in your gimp space.
It's fine.
Whose responsibility is it to make a change, Bob?
Well, it is certainly not the responsibility of the decent, good, white people of
Darling,
this...
where's the padlock?
Oh, hold on just a moment.
Oh, Clive, this simply won't do. Naughty, naughty.
I can't believe they've got a webcam in Chat's
I am
house.
not having this again.
This is what Twitch censor is doing. If he's not busy in chat, it's because he's chasing the game.
As I was saying, Jeremy, moral decay. Crime is the responsibility of the criminal, no one else. Look, everyone has a sob story, but we don't all end up as barbarians, do we? Look, when our daughter Alice comes home with an A-, does she go on a killing spree? No, she takes 3 of her pills and hides under the stairs like a normal child.
Thank you, Bob. Bob Peel there, really locking down the police's
Thank you,
position on
Bob.
morality for us. And finally tonight, hopefully uninterrupted, it's time to get to the heart of the matter. Tony Dawson has recently been released from prison after serving 3 years for aggravated assault, burglary and menacing a SWAT. He's agreed to talk to us today, which is also, I believe, his birthday. Many happy returns, Tony.
Cheers, Jez. Call me Titwank Tony. Everybody else does.
No, I'm not going to be doing
I got that one.
Can you tell us what it's like in prison, Tony?
Titwank Tony. Titwank. Prison's a mixed bag. Structure's quite nice, but it's a constant battle against institutionalisation, as you can imagine. And obviously, titwanks are quite hard to come by.
I'm picking up that you're not alone there, Tony.
Titwank Tony. Yeah, sorry, my friends are throwing me a surprise party. Good bunch of lads.
Okay, well, we're trying to let you get back to that party as soon as possible. First, let me
Oh.
ask you this. Do you feel that your time spent in prison helped to rehabilitate you in any way, Tony?
Titwank Tony. I don't think it's as easy as that, Jez.
Soapy!
Yeah, I think asking that is an oversimplification.
Here comes the
Sounds
tit
like
wank.
it's getting quite busy there, Tony, but let's try and soldier on. Since leaving custody, have you been able to find a new job?
Yeah, all the boys are here. Big Chris, little Chris,
Alright.
and Vampire Chris.
This one's, yeah? Yep.
I now know why chat bought this game.
Rehabilitation is difficult with the current system, Jez. Just not set up for it, you know? It's inherently unjust.
Looks like that banner's written in lipstick.
So, do you feel tempted to... I'm sorry, who's this guy?
You are joking. Chrissy Free Bollocks has only got Mr. Fancy, oh. Not now, fellas, I'm on the news.
It seems like we've caught you at a bad
Got him.
time.
The little boy.
Got him.
I can't really hear you, mate. It's getting a bit busy here. Jesus.
Yes, we seem to be losing the signal here, Tony.
Fucking way, let's believe that.
Solved.
We're just trying to get that signal back. I think.
Bam.
Yes, Tony. Tony, I mean, we're literally away for 2 seconds. How does this happen, Tony? Can you hear me? Well, we seem to have lost our train of thought there a little. Hopefully, you, the viewer at home, have managed to glean a broader understanding of the serious and complex issues around law and order.
Tard wank Timmy.
Megan will be live with some...
Reminds me of Love After Lockup.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
Motherfucking crack. Oh my god. Idea for people who watch TV instead of playing a game? This is harder than most games.
I'm sure he's on his way. Come on, it's welcome back. I'd
recommend it.
10 seconds, everybody.
It's getting fucking
Open on Megan. Camera 2.
hammed up on her face, bro.
4, 3.
Simple.
Welcome's Black. I'm Megan Wolf, and on tonight's Culture
Excuse
Spot,
me?
I'll be chatting with one of the first beneficiaries of the Assets and Wealth Act, a team of inspiring young people from Scritchford Sixth Form College who today received a grant from Advance to take their play, Hey, Friendship, on a tour of local secondary schools. Welcome to you all. Well, let's start with you two, Harriet and Charlotte Winstanley-Hamilton. Girls, you must be thrilled.
We are, Megan. We're overwhelmed, to be honest.
And I believe you two are sisters, is that right?
Yes, Charlotte's my oldest. I'm the older, more popular one. Are you joking?
Harriet and Trey were really the ones who came up with the whole idea.
So, Harry and I were shooting the breeze in the cafeteria, and I said, hey, let's actually do something.
So I went to look for a drama teacher.
But she'd been laid off due to budget cuts.
course.
Fortunately, I directed a pantomime when I was at university, so I knew the ropes, as it were.
University.
Yes, but you're the maths teacher, aren't you?
Yes, that's me, Jeff Algebra.
Switch,
Maths teacher.
switch.
Maths is really important. Oh, thanks, Steve. Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve.
As is theatre. It's one of the oldest art forms in history, Aristotle. I just think that when we travel around all these problem schools and the poor kids
Peeping.
see us, they say, hey, I really want to be like those attractive kids. And that's a very beautiful and powerful thing. We touch our audiences, and they touch us right back.
I suppose
Jesus.
with a surname like Algebra, there was really only one choice of career for me. My wife, Angela, and I, we often laugh about it.
Angela Algebra.
Often.
Yes.
We just want to bring a bit of song and joy into people's lives.
And teach people about the difficult issues. The issues in the play are what really matter.
And I think you're going to be showing us an extract from this play, aren't you?
Very well.
That's right. To put into context, I play a young first year who's having some troubles at school.
Her character doesn't actually have a name, yeah, because in a way she's like all of us.
It's like a metaphor. Maybe she's you at home, or
Refantasio.
maybe she's you, Megan.
Maths is really important. Yeah, thanks, Steve. Put it in, coach. Yes, thanks, Steve.
You don't know what's happening? It's British TV. They're interviewing some school kids.
So while you run off and get ready, I can't wait to see it. That's it, that way. So, Jeff, when did you first hear about the grant?
2 days ago. A letter from Advance arrived at the school. Now, the headmaster thought it was all a prank, but his secretary retrieved it from his bin and brought it to me.
It's gonna get more and more political, okay? Probably.
But then, Harriet and Trey rescued it, and they rang the number at the bottom of the page.
Shut up.
And next thing you know, we're on tour.
Wow. Well, I think we can all guess which way you'll be voting from now on.
Do you know what? It's funny because Angela and I don't usually
There we
vote.
go.
We're not very political. I'm a mathematician, of course, and she's a paraplegic mainly. But we did watch that Peter Clements DIY show back in the day, and so we thought, why not? Let's have a go at this whole democracy thing.
Okay.
And here we bally well are.
Good stuff.
Fucking brilliant.
So, let's have a look at a short section on
Got it.
Hey, friendship.
This is what Hex was waiting for, by the way.
Dear Diary, I'm not sure I can take another day at this school. Another day of tears. Tears. Another day of fears. But still I walk the corridors alone. Alone. Dreading what might be around every corner. What's around the corner? What's around the corner? What's around the corner? Oh, hi Gary.
This is too real. This is just like drama in secondary school.
Going somewhere, little first year? Great. I've been looking for some poor victim to bully all morning. But will this make me feel better about my violent father? Violent father.
Excuse me, I'm late for maths. It's my favourite subject. And so important.
Maths is for losers. What? Maths is for losers.
My arm's stuck, coach.
Keep going, for fuck's sake.
Right, maths is for losers.
I beeped too long, dude. But I saved them.
Double lunch for me today, but why am I only truly happy when I'm eating?
Why does he look like young Jeremy Kyle?
What do you mean not today? Who are you? My arm's free coat.
Brilliant, keep going.
Right, who are you to stand up to me? I'm Gary the Fist. And you're just a sad little girl with 2 gay dads who's all alone.
That's where you're wrong, Gary the Fist.
Doesn't mean a whole lot if you only have one gay dad.
Vanessa is captain of the netball team. Yeah. And Blake owns a motorbike.
What difference does it make if you only got one? Apart from what he does to you.
I can't fight all 3 of you. And I don't have any friends of my own.
Take a look at me. Take a little look at my face.
Look at the face. What's the multiplier? The multiplier's going up. I don't know what the pattern is here. What am I doing? Fuck me sideways.
Hey, kids, I'm Gary the Fist. People think folks like me probably shouldn't exist. But that's just prejudice, and I'd do better if you knew the way that I became Gary the Fist. I grew up on a council estate. The park was hip, but the flats weren't great. My dad used to come home drunk and late, and he'd hit my mum for dinner, he had to wait. Where's my dinner?
It's not ready.
Where's my dinner, woman? Don't make me ask.
Hex does this in the mirror, but he plays both parts.
Hitting women is wrong.
Fact check. Snopes.
Guess life's pretty hard on a council estate. 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 It's so damn hard on a council estate.
Life can be peachy
Yeah.
Had to give him a shot of that. Real shit.
It's your choice to be me.
It's my choice.
So stop now, make a different choice.
Listen to that inner voice.
Friendship!
Yes!
Well, thankfully that's all we have time for tonight on the National Nightly News. Join us tomorrow night for all the headlines from across the country. My name's Jeremy Donaldson. Have a peaceful night.
And we're out.
Oh, that was brilliant!
What the
Huh?
literal fuck was that?
Oh.
I believe
Oops.
that was art.
I believe
I thought I already did Mr. Snugglehugs before. I thought I already did Mr. Snugglehugs. Oh no. How could that thing possibly be dangerous? Asbestos? Asbestos? Segment grade D, dude. Oh man. As long as we're in good with the government, we're fine. As long as we're in good with the government, like, that's all that matters. You don't have to be good as long as you have force behind you, okay? Haven't you seen all the fucking paid shills in political YouTube? You arrive home after another long shift to find a note waiting for you on the countertop. You recognize Sam's hurried scrawl. Chris has been evicted for not paying rent. You know where this is headed. Sam's gone to pick up Chris's stuff from the street. Don't wait up. Underlined twice. So this is your fault now, is it? You sulkily press play on the cheap horror film you were going to watch together. It used to absolutely terrify you as a kid, but always makes the two of you laugh. It's not the same without Sam, but you still chuckle to yourself occasionally. Just as you get to the good bit, the part where Candy decides to investigate alone, your 14-year-old son interrupts. He wants to go to a friend's house. He looks at you in the way only a child can, pleading but somehow defiant. Go ahead, just be home by 11. Get everyone out of the damn house. Clearly surprised, he practically races out of the door. You doze in front of the movie, waiting for his return. You start to wake to the sound of TV static. It's gone midnight and there's no sign of Charlie or Sam. It's a school night and he promised you go over there and march him home. You're tired and in a bad mood. You trust him? Let him go. It's one night. He's got to start taking responsibility for his own decisions sometime. What's the worst that could happen? Your family answering machine crackles into life. Cackle dackles. Who could be calling while you and your spouse were at work? Good afternoon. This is a message for the Winston family. It's Miss Smith calling regarding your son Charles. The tinny old woman goes on. I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for him, but he wasn't in school today and we hadn't heard from you that he would be absent. I'd like to remind you we do require all absences to be authorized in advance or, in exceptional circumstances, for parents to ring first thing in the morning. Please see to it that it doesn't happen again. Thank you, goodbye. Rest in peace. It's a long time. A tight Christmas. Santa's fucking bulging sack ripping at the seams. You can't help but crack a smile as you look around. Around, A-R-O-U-D, the table. The snow is settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker. We do that in the UK, by the way. It's gotten so bad that we just, every Christmas, you rip a white person apart. By law. If the game would open. The snow is settled on the grass outside. The kids are pulling a cracker while your elderly mother tries to keep her eyes open. You did always have a soft spot for Christmas. You're sitting at the head of the table now, your dad's place. It's been a tense afternoon, everyone can feel it. It's the first time you've seen Chris since you refused to part with your passport. It's a big change for Sam, the two siblings used to be inseparable. Christmas is usually such a nice time of year. The clatter of cutlery is all that can be heard as Chris stares pointedly at you. I'll make a toast. To airport security. You stand and raise your glass. Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm glad we're all here. There are murmurs of cheers. Murmurs of cheers and much clinking of glasses. Chris doesn't move. Yeah, we're all here, no thanks to you. Chris, sighs Sam. Come on now, it's Christmas. Can we put that behind us? Sam's right, let's try and enjoy ourselves. Chris turns away from you, taking some frustration out on a cheap cut of roast chicken. Your daughter, chicken at Christmas? I don't think so, man. Your daughter Susie seizes the opportunity to corner you. You know how you love me? You chuckle. This sounds familiar. I'm not gonna like this, am I? You joke. What does she want? Susie rolls her eyes. You know me and my friends are planning on going traveling this year, Susie begins innocently. Well, I was hoping you'd help me with the money. She's interrupted by Chris, who makes a derisive snort. What's wrong with Chimkin Christmas? It's gotta be turkey. Chickens are too small. You have to buy multiple of them. I wouldn't hold your breath, Suze. Not known for your generosity, are you, Alex? Ignoring Chris, you smile at your daughter. We'll see so many parts of the world and learn so much about other cultures, Susie gushes. You sigh and lower your voice. You know money's really tight now that Grandma's staying here. We just don't have that kind of money, Suze. But please, Harriet's parents are helping her. Fine, we'll find a way to make it work. I don't think I can do it. It's gonna be bad. You gotta jizz all up on the turkey first, though. You gotta brine it. If you brine turkey, it's the moistest of the birds. Sam interrupts. Sorry. We're gonna consult me on this, or we're gonna just carry on pretending I don't exist? You feel your cheeks flush red and turn away so Chris can't see. You know you haven't been the most attentive lately, but this rebuke still seems harsh. Sam exhales and seems to brighten. But luckily for someone, I agree. This is a great opportunity, and I'm sure we can find the money somewhere. Sam isn't looking at you. Charlie excuses himself awkwardly as you start to clear the plates in silence. Have you had a nice birthday, Pat? Your mother chimes in cheerfully. Merry fucking Christmas. Day 63, a welcome windfall. Brining meat is cheating? There's no cheating in food. Is this a visual novel? Effectively. I thought this was gonna be Don't Feed the Monkeys kind of vibes. Instead, it's a little bit, how do I put this? A little bit agonizing. You're leafing through the pile of accumulated posts. Each new bill pulls on your gut like a lead weight until a flash of blue makes you pause. Recognizing the teal advance logo on the envelope, you tear it open. Dear Winston residents, thank you for sending us your passports for approval. We can now confirm their receipt and validation for the new Assets and Wealth Redemption Scheme. As such, it's our pleasure to enclose a check, which we hope you will see as a symbol not only of our gratitude to you, but of our unwavering commitment to creating a society free of inequality. The throbbing of your fresh, speed-induced paper cut is the only reason you can't believe you're awake. You can believe you're awake even. A check. And a sizable one at that. Chris was right, advance really are redistributing well. Just don't make too much money. If you make too much money, you lose. We will continue to strive for the betterment of this nation and its people. Forwards together. Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. The weight of your financial burden lessens slightly, it's bliss. Bing, 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 bing. People are always like, damn, I wish you gamed, and then I game, and then it's this. I suppose a lot of people did want me to play Slay the Spire. But now I've done 2 weeks worth of gaming, so I don't need to do any more for another 2 weeks. Why does the zip on this damn case never close? It's your anniversary. Every year, you and Sam go away for the weekend, usually camping. You're not made of money. You'll be looking forward to it for 8... How much is Neofeud cost? How much is that spook? Silver spook. Planned release date on Steam. It's not out on Steam yet. It's not out on Steam yet. Alright? Why does this... la 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 la. Every year you and Sam go away, blah blah blah. You've been looking forward to it for ages. Finally getting some time alone together where you can forget about the noise of life, no kids, no work. Just a bit of romance and some peace and quiet. The zip finally gives it a battle and you drag the bulging suitcase down the stairs. The answering machine is blinking on the whole table. Good evening, Alex. This is Mr. Bozeman. I'm calling to inform you that you will be required to work this weekend. Your heart sinks. Some information has come to light concerning the rising tensions between our nation and foreign powers, and the National Nightly News team will be working around the clock to ensure we break the story first. Needless to say, I will expect your attendance tomorrow morning, 8 AM sharp. Have a pleasant evening, Alex. Shock turns to annoyance and then fury. What are you going to tell Sam? Steam controller? Steam controllers are horrific, aren't they? Is there a new one? I don't play enough games to justify it. And I don't know, man. Looks god-awful. Am I crazy? Steam controller puck. What are the squares? What are the squares on it? 99. I'm not buying that. I have a fucking like Razor Wolverine or some shit. I've got like fight sticks. I got all the controllers I need. I don't need that shite. Sam comes downstairs, brimming with excitement. Kissing you, they grab your car keys from the dish and start to load your bags into the back. Apologize to your spouse, but you really should go into work. Bozeman's temper is legendary. No vacation. No vacation. You sigh heavily. You're gonna go, aren't you? The voice behind you makes you whip around. You nod simply. Of course you are. It's too much to expect for you to put your family first for once, God forbid. I don't know why I bother, Alex. I really don't. And with that, Sam's gone. The front door swings slightly in the silence. Gay Ben. 8-bit though does good controllers. What's their latest? I have the 8-bit though wireless SNES. That's pretty shit. Pretty shit, pretty sick. I enjoyed playing Mario Maker with that. Good stuff. The only problem was the sensitivity of the D-pad. You had to like mod the inside. You had to mod the inside to not get errant inputs. Put electrical tape inside to lower the sensitivity effectively. They've got... That's pretty fucking good. Have you seen the N64 inspired one? That's pretty good. The SNES themed arcade stick is pretty good. Xbox mouse. Cute. All very cute. I wouldn't use them, but they're cute. Your son Charlie hovers at your elbow as you read. Do you find yourself striving to achieve? Are you an active member of the team? Do you like reaping the benefits of cooperation? Join the advanced go-getters today. Forwards together. This doesn't sound like the youth club he told you about. Charlie grabs the flyer from you and thrusts the form into your hand. So I can walk there straight from school and Ben's sister can drop us home after. So you won't have to do anything. Go ahead. Join the party. Join the party. Your son is thrilled. Multiple people thought when you said gold box about Dungeons & Dragons games, you meant gold standard. What's your handle, Hex? Doomer Coomer. That's the one. Why the fuck would your character be a Privet Drive? I saw that. I saw that. Maybe you're an obsessed Harry Potter fangirl. Could happen. Right? Your son is thrilled. It's heartwarming to see him so passionate about becoming an active part of the community. This can only be a good thing. After a particularly long day at work, you come home to find the post sorted into piles, as Sam has taken to doing recently. Most of it is the usual rubbish, but a letter with the increasingly familiar Advance logo and urgent respond immediately plastered on the front in a correspondingly urgent red font grabs your attention. Best to get it over with. Dear Winston residents, this letter is to inform you that the Advance government has taken another step towards in our fight for equality. By nationalising the largest private corporations and redistributing their resources among the citizens of this great country, the Partnership Bonds program ensures that wealth created by the people is delivered to the people. You don't remember this being in the manifesto. Every household will become a partner in one of 3 carefully selected institutions chosen by Advance for consistent high performance and financial security. Please note, all returns are based on public opinion and cannot be guaranteed. Here's where we start making money. Eye of the Beholder, Cosmetics, Clothing, or Couture. Neil's Deals Limited or Pleasure Corp. Neil's Deals. Yeah. Neil's Deals. Thank you for making your selection. Please return this form using the envelope provided. You'll receive a report from your partnerships in 3 to 6 working months. Okay. Just how much influence could you have? Neil's Deals all day. You step out of your old car in silence. Sam slams the door and you wince, hoping the door won't come off its hinges. You don't say anything. Now's not the time. As you approach the front desk, you feel physically sick. The police officer asks you to wait. Eventually, after what seems like an eternity, your daughter is brought out by an officer with a kind face. She's a good kid, but if we pick her up for graffiti again, we will have to charge her. You nod and apologize on Susie's behalf as Sam hugs your shell-shocked daughter. As you shake her hand, the officer lowers her voice. Keep her away from that boy and I think she'll be fine. In the car, you attempt to broach the subject, but Susie refuses to say a word. After a while, you give up your questions about who this boy might be and just drive. Hours later, you stare at the ceiling, worrying. The stillness in the bedroom is the only sign that Sam is also wide awake. Who is Susie hanging out with? Why is she acting out? Neither of you are going to sleep tonight. The calming activity is favoured by this government, I presume. Wouldn't be an issue for me. Yeah. Hang on.
Good evening, Alex. It's Bozeman here, your boss.
True.
While you're powering up and getting the adverts loaded, I thought I should just tell you that we've had one of those public information films from the government, and it's mandatory that you play it. You still have a free choice for the other 2, so read those tape labels carefully, but make sure you play the advance advert, preferably at the second break. Right, that's the lot. Have a great show.
Crazy Neil. That.
Oh, how's it going with Steve? Why are all men such pricks?
That well, eh?
Apparently he has a
Check your prostate.
No. Sorry, are you
Yeah,
saying you chose
why
his
not?
imaginary friend in the sky?
This'll be the last broadcast I do, I think.
Did your personality?
I think this will be the last.
Going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
Critics have been quick to dismiss the graffiti as a publicity stunt, or an act of frustration by a tiny, disorganized group of those who will never, under any circumstances, be content.
We shall overcome. Trapped in Dante's taint for more than a month now, doctors Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return
Operation
of
Escape.
dry land.
While both options are still on the table, support seems to be growing for a daring escape attempt. If a group of fungus experts can't fix the most advanced craft ever conceived by man, then who can?
Bearing their opinions, the formerly rich are fighting back with a naked protest.
Our very own Robin Short was on hand earlier today when this new protest group first presented themselves.
Let's go for a gunman.
Spokesman Wentworth Somerset Bentley said today, they've had
Sure.
the shirts off our backs. They might as well have the rest of it too. And while it's easy to laugh, perhaps we should all just be pondering how desperate the formerly rich are to regain their power.
Fallen angel, notorious addict Johnny Hansleeve seems to have reached a new low in his battle with booze, as this recent picture reveals.
Johnny's star certainly lacks its former glow these days, with public concern over his mental and physical health growing at an alarming
Headbutt
rate.
or intense
Since being
homosexuality?
banned from the national squad earlier this year after urinating on a referee during a friendly against East Grinchley, things seem to have gone from bad to worse for Hansleeves.
Is his once celebrated role model about to become the bad boy of sports?
And radical ideas. In an attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Rimington's Fist CEO Sophia Rimington today announced a surprising new project that already has the markets raising an eyebrow.
Known for taking risks and bold strategies, could the adventurous CEO be leading the business giant down
We'll go
a
for
dark
moves.
alley, or taking it to a new level of success?
We understand the Mobile Orientation Operational Borrowing Service will be a new international travel system based around the construction of a
I feel like I'm
major
gonna fall
tunnel through the
asleep.
centre of
I
the
gotta be
Earth.
real.
Sophia Rimington claims it will make travelling
Get
from
censored.
one side of the world to the other the matter of an afternoon. Geologists are concerned about the implications of digging a hole through the planet, while
fine.
flat earthers claim it should be quite ezy.
Replace the core with a better core.
Coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon coming to you live from the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's National Nightly News.
Fine. We play the mini game. If we play the mini game, nothing bad can happen. Only good can happen. Match it up a little bit more.
First tonight, after the Christmas horror caused by Mr. Snugglehugs, we have an exclusive interview with one of the victims.
Poor 7-year-old Timmy Tadlock, like so many of those affected by the Christmas bloodbath, has spent the last 3 months undergoing a series of reconstructive facial surgeries.
Last week, joyfully, he spoke for the first time since the tragedy. Tonight, he talks to us.
Before we go to the interview, however, this station would like to issue a full and frank apology for any part we may have played in the tragedy. We should never have advertised Mr. Snugglehugs. Without our publicity, the sheer scale of this tragedy, and now
Yeah.
casualties, might have been averted.
On behalf of the Nightly News team, we're sorry.
In future, we will do better.
Now it's over to Robin Short at the Tadlock family home. Robin?
Thank you, Megan. I'm here with Mr. and Mrs. Tadlock and their
Jesus.
7-year-old son, Timothy.
Burnt to a crisp.
Thanks for spending time with us today.
Yes, well, you're bloody lucky we're spending any time with you at all. After what you went
Hello, neighbor. That's what fucked the kid up.
It's all right. It wasn't your fault. As you can see, Megan, there's still a few open wounds here. I'll tread carefully. I'm going to speak to Timmy now. Hello, Timmy. Can you see me?
Mummy, who's that lady?
It's the lady from television, Timothy. She's going to ask you a few questions.
And you be careful now, it upsets him to remember.
Don't worry, Mr. Tadlock. I wasn't the youngest ever editor of the Swinstead Middle School Inquirer for no reason. So, Timmy, can you tell us what happened to you? You had just unwrapped Mr. Snugglehugs, hadn't you? Was he under the tree?
Yes, I could smell him already. It smelled like love.
Ah, yes.
That's pretty
Terrible
good.
Fur, scented with hoof.
I was so excited. I ran up to my room and it was so soft and warm, like our cat.
Some more of this?
It was
Sure.
all of Daddy's Porsche.
Bloody cat had a death wish.
And what did Mr. Snugglehugs say to you?
He blinked his raw action eyes and said, "You're my very best friend. But I sure wish Mrs. Snugglehugs was here, and she can't be for just $89.99. And then it's a general error. 41.
And is that when he burst into flames?
Careful.
And then he exploded did.
Oh, look, I've asked you nicely.
And am I right in saying that one of his real action eyes is now permanently embedded in your cheek?
Yes. When I took him in at night, it glows through bandages. I know it's under there.
To bandages.
Yeah, some of the other children have started calling him Timmy Three Eyes. and with his glasses, that's 5.
It's too many eyes, Robin.
And what's the last thing you remember before the darkness overtook you?
He looked at me with his one eye and laughed. Laughed as he burned.
It sounds very traumatic. Do you have nightmares?
Oh, right, that's quite enough of you two coming in here with your camera trying to make a buck out of our suffering. I won't have it.
Mr. Talcott, just a couple more questions. Timmy, do you think you will ever be what we can call
No, you've had your
normal
questions,
again?
and now look. Oh, you've made him cry with all 3 of his eyes.
Calm down, you're
I will
Do you
not
think your parents will ever really love you again?
Right, that's it. Enough. Come on,
I'm
babe.
happy,
Come on.
Mr. Talcott. So there you have it, Megan. Just one of the many victims of an indescribable tragedy that has shaken our nation.
Thank you, Robin, Harry, and stuff.
My espresso here.
Huh?
Prices around.
Oh, my bad.
What are the warning signs a consumer should look
I didn't
out
notice.
for when they're spotting a dangerous toy?
Well, Megan, experts advise to always check for the new Advanced mark, which guarantee a level of safety and quality.
Yeah, can we just get a close-up on camera 3 here? So if we take a look at this National Nightly News mug, you
Number
should
3,
see
sure.
the mark
Whatever.
just on the base of it there.
In the wake of the scandal, the government were praised for their swift response in bringing in this set of stringent checks and new products.
It certainly is good to know that someone's watching out for our families. When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals.
All right.
Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
1 minute back.
Oh, sorry, I'm bursting.
Bursting for a piss.
Very good.
This is straight up brutal.
Yes, yes.
Watch your back.
Thank you for getting this. I'm not going to play it again. I can't do it.
Alex, Bozeman, we're getting
Segment grade D. I'm not surprised.
Sports Board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake.
I'll try.
No one wants to see fannies on the news. Bozeman out.
It's fine. Just dodge the nudity. It's A-OK. It's A-OK. Not to be confused with AOC. It was Gankapus.
That's what it says.
The premise seems cool.
I always say welcome back.
I think we should just keep it as it is.
Well, of course you do. I've got one packed line.
What's that supposed to mean? I don't
But this is definitely a sit alone in the dark and play it, not a game you stream. At least not for me.
fix this.
You want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan
Oh,
Wolf. Coming up
number 2.
later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy.
Shit.
But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from
What
the
did I do
final
wrong?
of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports.
Oh, when I flickered away?
That's right, Megan. You joined me live here from the final of the first annual Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our 2 players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the Orangi Hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, is Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
Reaction shot.
Still going on. And, Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin. Harris, perhaps the brawn and not the brain. Stupid. Eddie Striker. Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show. Not after last time.
I just showed the guy.
On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy.
Okay.
Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from Harris.
Power. Power.
Back to striker. For shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad if you ask me. Is there contact? Don't know why you can play. To Harris. Bit of business with the ref, but it got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football. Move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh no, and Harris is not going to be happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course,
She got those moist nips.
it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense. Striker giving it large.
Second round, Harris.
Wins round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. Apologise
Oh.
to broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have slogans across her breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure we're going to take them out as soon as possible. Apologise if we broadcast any of that.
I'm
As I said,
escaping.
we're going to get the situation resolved as soon as possible. They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow. Because it's quite an eyesore, and women's body. Yeah. All right. Great. Okay.
So you just stick on the green monitors.
Close that massive gap. Eddie
Ah.
Striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever. Harris.
It's going.
And was that offensive thumb screw? We haven't seen that since the Heats. What a brilliant move. Back to striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head.
Oops.
And Harris is having an absolute
It's
shot.
fine.
What a
It's
miserable
fine.
start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, we've always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves. 4 rounds and 7 subgenres. But now, of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington Smith.
On my whistle, on my whistle.
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show.
Bro, there are fucking 6 more minutes of
From
this.
the court here, we can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see. And ruining what was shaping up to be quite the dance interlude there. Now he's thrusting himself in Harris's face. Security is on it. And the bucket has been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get taken out now. Genitals flying around for all to see. Really, if you ask me, not Sunday morning television. And out of there, hopefully taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses.
Ideally.
Boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one. And as we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh.
Not bad. So that ball boy's giving me the eye all day. I don't know what's going on now. Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around. Back to Harris here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not
Salt
going
Bay
to the
move.
Back to striker. And striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud. That could have been the clincher. What a massive shame.
Harris receives possession now.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 battles. So, go. Tommy Harris. Tommy Harris. That's all right. That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker.
Ooh.
And she's let the nerves get to her. What the hell was that? You hate to see it, don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, I mean, this is a mess now. I don't know what I can be doing about this. I mean, sort of breasts and genitals for all to see. I mean, there's only so much you can do. They're sort of everywhere, aren't they? All right, I'll try and carry on. The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters are. Hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match. What's going on here?
I hit the sensor.
Yes, very good.
I hit the sensor. I hit the sensor.
Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters.
Fuck off.
Oh, jog on. It's an absolute bloody... Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a Tuesday, the final round is a mime round. Who could believe it?
It's all good, Gank. We're close enough to the end anyway.
Nice imaginary shot there from Harris.
We'll see.
Really high-level play here from two.
We'll see what happens for the rest of my time today.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time, if you ask me. She's juggling it around from her hands. Interesting. Juggling it around from her hands. And she's put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on. Illegal spit. From Striker. But she's in it to win it. On it. Like
Illegal spit, I heard.
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he has much potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's trying to... And the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic... There we go, Jeremy, that is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
These are like bits that should be an 8... Just should be on a show and be an 1/8 of their length at most.
And the winner of the first annual
Maybe a 1-minute bit in a sketch show or something. I was on the only fucking green square, dude.
Including me as my 15th win in Sports Ball Championship.
Getting crypto ads on my streams?
Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the onside security.
My streams mostly get demonetized.
Respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Ball Championships.
Excuse me.
To say, I'm Patrick Bannon. Looking forward to celebrating tonight. And all I always have to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
To double with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
There you go, I guess.
I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's
Whatever.
coming up after these messages.
I've started focusing on the...
Fucking
Oh.
microphone shocked me. What? Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound guy?
I missed it, it was an ad break.
Everything okay? Oh, the mics are just trying to kill us now, apparently. You'll be fine.
It's fine.
You're unshockable. I'm immune to your...
As long as I do the political ads, I win, right? Like I said, they don't care about quality.
Postman again. Just heard from the chaps in Midlands that this storm is causing the odd power surge. Some of your controls might be a bit dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast. But
I might get them. Like, it depends on the stream. But a lot of the time, I'll watch a video that has a...
Well, several, actually.
You're going to need a new lining up there.
has like a tiny clip of music.
Wolf, your star seems to be ascendant.
It's a great time to be alive.
And then I get it claimed by someone else.
But That's a Spurman shape you've got there.
She's tougher than she looks. Am I here?
Here, with Mr. Clement on your left.
Right you are, pet.
Is your seat down?
10 seconds, everybody.
No, mine's 5.
Have you had a little accident?
Cheeky cow.
5, 4,
Nice.
3.
I did that on purpose just to see, by the way.
I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and Peter.
We don't believe much in politics. It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should
I'm gonna
ask how you
die.
feel about the graffiti that's been springing up across the capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whinges.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old mum used to say, there are some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working
Did it
hard
too
to
long.
reach these people, find
Too
out what
early.
they're angry about and how we can help.
Whatever, dude.
The door to my government is always open.
Someone's tripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to make, but they were being surprisingly secretive about it.
That's
Let
Bates.
me ask you a question, Megan.
Okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Beth. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yeah, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera?
Oh,
there?
sorry, it's camera 4.
Camera 4, you're on it,
When I
bro.
was 13,
Just chill.
my mum came and got me from school. He had to go to the hospital. My granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. He were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope, 3 days later he were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till after.
The fucking needle thread on the sensor, bro.
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing.
There's an error where my health is. Fucking is there? I don't even see it.
It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of
Oh, at the
3
top is the viewership.
transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
And that choice is important. This is a service only for people who choose it.
Of
People
course.
who feel they've run their course and
Absolutely
don't want to
made it
burden
upon.
themselves or their families with a slow, long, humiliating decline.
Just giving me electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it's from my asshole.
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
Yes, sorry, my apologies.
You're safe.
Are you not worried that this new system might be open to abuse?
In what way?
Sorry, I've got a shot to get. Can I get a little bit of help?
That the older generation
My bad.
feels somewhat...
That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
that the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating gourmet food and drinking fine wine.
It's worth the cost.
Luxury spas and gardens.
I have to zap. I have to zap.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Right.
We're launching a government information system to tell your viewers
It's fine.
everything they need to know.
Just a little electricity. It makes your heart go faster. Faster heart, healthier heart, dudes.
We're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you so much for being here. Jeremy.
Right, yes, that's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board final. And we'll see you tomorrow night at the same time. My name is Jeremy Donaldson. If you can, have a peaceful night.
And we're out. Good job, everybody.
So they
Just a little brain
I
damage.
suppose anyway, this could be a good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I saw the link.
Just a little brain damage. C rank. All that damage. DCC. Dick. Received my full wages. Current wealth sometimes splurging. Very well. Company share prices are affected by advert choices. Yes, that is indeed what I'm going for. That is what I'm attempting to do. Manipulate the shares. What do I think of the game?
Alex, oh thank God you're alive.
It is
The floor manager.
not for me.
Okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen.
Yes.
Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it. Now. Look left, Alex. Out.
I'm trying.
See? They're all over it, little bastards. You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged. Then release it to zap the little fuckers. Excellent,
Gotcha.
Alex. We're broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were
I'd get one of those toys, no problem.
takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look, there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again. Great. That
Gotcha.
seems to be the last of them. For now. Right. We're about a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep your ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the tower. Don't let them build up.
We'll be going live to the National Nightly News. But before that, let's take
Push the red button to kill all the blue button
This has
babies.
no credibility, Jenny.
They're fucking up my job though, so they deserve
No
to die.
professionalism.
It's that simple.
It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference. Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
Mhm.
And she says she's not talking to you.
Yes,
Maybe they
I
couldn't
know,
get
I
in.
can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds.
If you pass out at work, you save on rent. Except obviously that's not how rent works, but whatever, it's fine.
3.
Pay as you go rent.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefox? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs were so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements.
This still counts as the same broadcast, okay?
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government
Yeah,
lockdown
whatever.
now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time in the Donaldson household.
With dating options limited, many house sharers, in particular students, are finding solace in co-tenants they'd previously rejected as unfuckable, indulging in an activity that has become known as snuggle tugging.
Old dogs, new tricks. Bad boy celibacy Johnny Handsleeves announced today that he just can't wait until this lockdown's over so he can start his new career.
It is, of course, up to each of us to choose how we spend this brief spell of collective unconsciousness. But if this photograph, sent by the man himself, is anything to go by, Johnny seems to be making some interesting decisions with regard to his time at home.
Describing the lockdown as the rehab I never knew I needed, Hamsleeve seems to have decided to capitalise on that aggressive streak, announcing today that he intends to join the growing underground street fighting association when the lockdown ends, where he will, and I quote, take any wanker on for a fiver.
The shape of things to come? In their own version of a lockdown for more than 45 years now, the descendants of Doctors David Wong and Ingrid Sporsborgen Horgensvoord and their unfortunate team today managed to get a personal statement to the surface using flagellized imaging equipment.
Many of the Sporsborgen Horgensbrood, as they've come to be known, have certainly captured the public imagination, with a recent vote naming Helvetica Sporsborgen Wongensvoord the most likely to survive a massive electric shock.
Greetings, Upsiders. This is Time Sporsborgen Wongensvoord reporting from Dante's Taint on our 3,756th day in this miserable fucking cave. Every day is the same. Oh, is that something new on the wall? Of course it isn't. It never fucking is. And Mum and Dad talking about science all the fucking time. Who cares about science? I'm young. I want to do young people things like vandalism.
We're not woke here. We can say anything to
Thank you for
anybody.
the sub, Windsor on.
Tim, I think Hassan Piker got one of those in his office.
The teddies? Oh no, the zapper.
Why haven't you come to save us yet?
Concentrating so hard my shoulders out. Concentrating on staying the fuck awake.
It's hard to believe they've been down there so long now.
But as everyone knows, time moves.
I'll never stream in a video game again.
That's why Goldfish are so
Video games are cancelled, dude. It's over. It's over.
The thicker the goldfish.
There's no denying the logic of that.
Class war, a worrying turn today for the formerly rich as ever more punishing measures are announced, Alex.
With the country becoming ever more hostile,
I don't care if it means we have to stare at pedophiles for 10 hours a week.
must be very grateful to the people who help them right now.
This program has received reports of
God knows there are a lot of them on fucking Twitter right now. Actually crazy.
into the stratosphere. If those rich bastards think they're above the rest of us, why not give them a hand in getting there, Jeremy?
And Advance speaks out. With the snuggle struggle proving a test to governments around the world, Advance HQ released a curious statement this afternoon.
I know Twitch censor.
Accompanying release, they asked us to stress that they have been listening, and that this should be taken as a response to how
The full rebrand is incredible.
We've certainly done our bit on this show to contribute to the political climate. But let's not forget, how we behave in our home lives is what really matters.
Some of us know about Ludi Heaven though.
questionnaire, Jeremy, or we're all in trouble.
Let's play that thing.
Hey, this one ought to take you back a little bit. I mean, seriously, why have a lockdown without a lock-in, eh? Here we go.
I'm standing back and standing by.
And you just can't work things out. I've got just the job. Oh yeah. When there's too much water for a little
You know that woman who's apparently got arrested in the UK? Had all her shit seized? Friend of Bitty Cat, by the way.
and all your walls are stained.
She didn't strike me, but they got all of my videos except one taken down.
But don't you mind how long be gone when he comes back again. And that's just
There is something I didn't have a chance to cover in my videos that is gonna absolutely fucking be a...
Ridiculous stuff.
if that fucking freak
Jeremy will be probing
manages to get anywhere with this rebrand and return, or rather return to the original identity, and attempt to return, there's a huge problem.
There's going to be a bloody quiz.
I can't wait.
Don't do that.
They've rebranded as pedophile hunters. But unfortunately, there's something much worse than anything I covered from their past.
Presumably to provide a bit of falsehood.
That makes that a bit of a problem, given who's involved with their pedophile hunting right now.
That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News. Brilliant.
And by a bit of a problem, I mean this person is an open pedophile who tried to hide it but didn't successfully get rid of everything. And I, of course, have all of it. So just wait and watch. That could be really fun, depending on what happens. Oh.
First tonight, how do we get here? Where are we going? And most importantly, who's to blame?
Joining us from her villa on the island of San Palmerino is CEO and socialite Sophia Remington.
Thank you for having me, Megan. I am loving your hairdo, babe.
And from her crystal healing laboratory in what I assume is a garage in Lower Uppington, Doctor, it says here, Delia Lywell.
Thank you for inviting us on your show.
Us?
Don't. Miss Remington, your toys are rampaging across the developed world, your company is worth less than my annual salary, and your country's president recently called you a national disgrace. Have you taken your eye off the ball?
Oh, honey, you're so cute when you're angry. The thing with you folks over there is you have an island mentality. You can't see the bigger picture.
So, what is the bigger picture?
The bigger picture is lithium batteries. Our toys have been running for upwards of 71 days now with no signs of them slowing down whatsoever.
Like, call me intolerant and hateful. You don't get to rebrand out of openly claiming to be a pedophile and running a Fediverse instance for pedophiles. I don't, no, I don't think so. No.
Hell, they might even take us into space.
But how can you make them with everyone at home?
Oh, don't you worry about that. Thanks to the work of thousands of tiny hands, they're already pouring off the production line. Times are good for Remington's Fist.
But surely you have no future.
Excuse me, hello, yes, if we might, this is our area of expertise.
What, multinational economics?
The future, Mr. Donaldson, to which we are all connected.
Yeah, okay, I'll bite. Why not? There's clearly nothing better to do. So, what is your scientific process telling you about the future of Sophia Remington, Doctor?
We see her on a balcony. Foreign soil, but not foreign land. An age will pass.
Fascinating.
Wasn't it just?
Delia, you are amazing. We have to fly you out here to the island to do that for my guests. They're gonna love you.
Unfortunately, all flights are grounded because of your tiny, deadly stowaways.
Not all flights, honey. Dee, call me. And you, Maggie. The more the merrier. Bring your swimwear.
Miss Remington, you seem completely ignorant to the seriousness of the situation. Do you take any responsibility at all for the global crisis?
Careful! It's a trap.
It's not a trap. Why are you helping her?
She seems fun.
You bet your ass I'm fun.
Please answer my question, Miss Remington.
Listen, are lithium batteries the most incredible invention the world has ever seen? Probably.
Oh.
But, in fact,
Distracted.
it definitely is. But will they last forever?
Die.
One day, all the Mrs. Snugglehugs will just stop. It'll be like a miracle. And then we can all go back to the grand tradition of buying products again. Because I really don't mind telling you this, it is really hitting our bottom line. Except for sponges. We seem to be selling an assload of them.
Dr. Lywell, do you have an indication of when or how this might end?
Well, it's not an exact science.
Not even a real one.
But our senses tell us that there will come a day when there will be clouds in the sky, the grass will be rich and verdant, and the birds will sing at dawn, and that shall be the day when we walk forth again.
I find that strangely comforting.
That could literally be any day.
Well, let's hope it's soon.
Clouds, grass, and birds. That's literally every day.
Let's hope it's not too soon. I'm kind of hoping we can make it to the 100 days. It sounds good on a commercial. Besides, if it lifts now, the children will have to go back to working normal hours.
Well, let us ask the eminent professors for 100 then.
No, let's not, eh?
I'll drink to that. Stay strong and party on.
I'm too slow.
Sophia Remington, Dr. Delia Lywell, thank you for joining us.
When we come back, we'll be reaching out around the country to see what's really happening out there.
Don't go away. We'll be back after these sandwiches.
Well, she's a Hindenburg-sized fuck-up.
I mean, she's fun at a social level.
I wouldn't want to be on her board.
Christ, no. Just gonna drive that
There's the for internal use only. There you go. For the people who wanted to see it. Who the fuck is Dave?
This is hogwash. Of course we have one, but I spent it on unnecessary informational videos and Carl, my personal human shield. Finally, I want to remind all of you of
The human shield.
stay calm, for God's sake. Panicking makes you less productive, and that makes Bozeman sad. Protect network equipment at all costs. We have literally hundreds of employees, but our budget is limited. We ask you to do the right thing and value our property over your personal safety. If you're working from home, please refrain from taking meetings on the
I
toilet.
can crank it if you'd like.
Even if you're not going, we can still tell from the way your voice
I feel threatened orthopedically.
I just don't want it.
21 months of Bezos bucks to Tim, apparently.
Hell yeah.
No, Jenny,
Thank you,
you're not
sophistication.
backing out on me now. We're in this together.
Lifesaver.
We'll get him. I've made the cake. You're on the balloons. I've got no idea how.
Maybe I should install a button that lets you guys do that to me.
17. Yeah, ready. Okay, coming back. In 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National Nightly News. I'm Megan Ruth. Now it's time to take a trip around the country to hear how the lockdown might impact the nation from some friendly faces. Joining me are respected academic Katie Brightman and author of Alan James's Kites, Alan James. Thank you for joining me.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having me, Megan.
Thanks, Megan. It really is a pleasure, Katie. I enjoyed our little heated encounter.
My bad.
I wish I could say the same.
So first off, Katie, how are you coping?
I'm holding up okay. The lockdown directive was so sudden
Whoops.
that, like many people, I haven't been able to get home.
Oh no, what happened?
I was staying at a hotel after an international
shut up.
convention, and we had a particularly heavy night out. You know what economists are like.
Notoriously hate splitting the bill.
And I overslept, and as you can imagine, I've been here ever since. But there are certainly people much worse off than me.
Exactly. My tour has been cancelled indefinitely, and I've had to refund every single ticket, even the cheap seats.
Oh, Alan, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, people are being quite rude about it. They don't seem to realise I've already spent it filling the beach house with beef.
The crisis claims yet another victim.
So, this is just a reminder that my book, Alan James's Reich, is now available in paperback.
Unbelievable.
What was that?
You. You're
I thought it was Alan James is right. I didn't realize it was Alan James is right.
Should we be worried?
Very, Megan. Not to sound dramatic, but this could be catastrophic. Unemployment has skyrocketed, and frankly, it will be a miracle if a lot of businesses can survive this.
There you go, scaremongering again, spreading this latest liberal hoax. That's what they want. They want us quiet. Shh. They want us compliant. And they want us inside.
A hoax? How on earth can you say that, Alan?
Well, I haven't actually seen one of these supposed toys. Have you?
Well, no, but...
Did you know 3,000 people die every year from regular toys? That's a lot of people. And this
It's true.
is no different. You're just as likely to be hunted down by a yo-yo or a tennis racket.
True. I've hurt myself with a yo-yo plenty of times.
Katie.
Don't listen to her, Katie. The press are the enemy of truth.
She's agreeing with you, Alan, you absolute shit!
Well, then I must be wrong.
Alan, are you now recanting your statement that these toys aren't dangerous?
People are saying they're just like normal toys, and that simply isn't true. Corrupt media lies.
Katie, how do you respond to Alan's claims that Mrs. Snugglehugs might be dangerous after all?
I suppose I guess I'm agreeing with him.
Thank you, Katie. I appreciate your support. A lot of folks are saying this Mrs. Snugglehugs...
Many people are saying this.
From the government. We need huge financial support to protect our workers.
Bit
and
of
our
food content.
businesses. We need to support the vulnerable, and we need
To repent. Exactly right, Katie. We brought it on ourselves with all our liberal indulgences like art, cake, and healthcare. We need to act now and begin sacrificing our firstborns, or at a push, a beloved family pet.
Absolutely, Alan. If we can all successfully come together as a community and perform the ritual, hopefully we will appease the Great Ancient. Katie, could it be any worse?
Luckily, over the past few years under Advance, they've invested heavily into health, so the system can actually bear the strain.
Is it lucky that the Llama Lords have unleashed a horde of man-made monsters on its own people to conceal the enemy within?
Will you just stop for 5 fucking seconds?
The Global Alliance of Fish People are amassing an army amassing an army to kidnap
That's you.
Get
That's
him.
what you sound like.
The Toys app is the best part, I would agree. Yes.
I don't sound like that.
Yes, you do.
You do, Alan. You do sound like that.
And that's why no one wants to be your friend.
I've got loads of friends.
They haven't.
I don't think you do, Alan.
Yeah, stop lying, Alan.
I'm not lying. You are.
Oh, good one.
Well, I'm telling.
Alan James, Katie Brightman, thank you for joining me. Some real food for thought there from two of the territory's leading minds. Any moment now, I'll be heading over to Jeremy, who is going to be bringing us an up-to-the-minute report.
It's a good
of
shot.
the status of the nation. Over
People
to you,
enjoy
Jeremy.
seeing stuff like that. People love to see it.
The scores are reasonable today, which really contributed to the national conversation. Next, out on the streets, someone who's always doing exactly that. It's Patrick Bannon. Are you there, Patrick?
Hello, Jeremy. Yes, hello, I'm here. I'm here live. Apologies for the quality of the broadcast today. Couldn't find any cameramen or women brave enough to come and join me, so I'm out here on my own.
Right, and can you tell us what it's like out there?
Yep, as you can see behind me, the streets are currently completely deserted. So my question, Jeremy, is just how long? I mean, could there be danger lurking just around the corner, waiting to end the fledgling career of this young Thompson journalist before his full potential is even realised? Will he die, underappreciated by management, and frankly, if you ask me, very, very much underpaid?
I don't think there's any danger of that, Patrick. What's that on your jacket there?
Oh, that's actually a sponge. What I've done here is made a snuggle-proof jacket, Jeremy. The network didn't bother sending me any PPE, so I've been forced to improvise. In fact, showing the sort of resourcefulness that would make me an ideal candidate for, I don't know, for example, an anchor position starting whenever they'd like.
From your point of view, Patrick, just how safe are our streets?
Not safe at all, Jeremy, not safe at all. I'd recommend people staying inside, following government advice, and not putting themselves at any risk at all. Unless, of course, like me, it's for groundbreaking journalism reasons.
And just where are you, Patrick?
I'm in the street, on the street.
Which street?
I think I'm struggling to hear you, actually, Jeremy, there.
Which street? Which street are you on?
Oh, which street am I on? Oh, God. I'm just looking for a sign. There it is. I'm on Bannon Avenue.
Bannon Avenue?
Yep.
Bannon Avenue.
Yeah, no, I can hear you fine. Yep, I'm on Bannon Avenue on the sign, it says there.
Like Patrick Bannon?
Oh, yeah, that is like, that's strange, that's a weird sign. I don't know what's going on there.
Where are you really?
I'm on Bannon, Alright, fine, I'm not on Bannon Avenue, I'm at home, to be honest. Alright, fine, well, I'm in my bathroom, technically, but, you know, I couldn't face it, to be honest, mate. It's, you know, it's terrible out there, I don't want to go outside. They're everywhere. I'm sorry for lying.
We don't expect any less of you, Patrick.
Can you hear that sound? What the hell's that?
I can, yes. I'm no expert, Patrick, but it sounds unmistakably like a tiny fist tapping on your door there.
Oh, fuck, it does. Oh, fuck, Jeremy, shit, no! Oh, bollocks, right.
Perhaps there's a small queue of tiny fists, each wielding a different gendered household implement, ready to bash in the heads of lying little roving reporters.
No, you're lying, aren't you? Oh, shit, fucking, okay, fucking, listen to me, you bastards! If you're out there, just to piss off, you little fucking...
Censored into the ground.
I'm too talented to die! Oh, what the... No! Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Hold on.
Don't worry, Patrick. I'd say you've got a few seconds before they break their way in there and finish you off. What do you see, Patrick?
Make it spooky. Just fucking kick him, dude. Oops.
Thank you, Patrick, for that report, showing the nation, and more importantly, management, just where you belong. It's time for another break, but when we come back, we'll be happy to take your mind off the world for a little while, and who knows, maybe even bring you a few smiles.
2,
Join us
1.
after this. You're damn right. Yeah, I had them delivered.
Oh, it's the damn fucking sun outside for some reason. Alright. Not an issue.
The cow.
Oh.
Hey, dude,
Get off my wife!
I'm not going
They wanted to increase recruitment for
I
nuns.
don't have to.
Nuns with buns, nuns with guns, nuns
No,
with
you're being
sons.
charged.
That one didn't go down so much because
I'm
apparently
not.
they're not supposed to
I'm
have
not.
sons.
I'm
Freezy
not,
Bob
I'm
here
not,
to
I'm
make
not.
your life a little more enjoyable.
No? No. Oh, 5, 4, 3. Welcome back to the National
Just gotta do some
Balcony.
chimp smashing and then we're all right.
Welcome back anyway. We know isolation isn't easy, so finally tonight we have something a bit different for you. Even though some people felt it's not our job to entertain the public with absolute nonsense, other, more important people
Get 'em.
overruled those people. So
Oh my
it's
god,
time
it's
to find
fucking
out
14
who will
minutes
National
long.
Nightly win, and who will National Nightly lose. Fuck off, Jenny! There's one thing to do this to me, it's not to do fucking puns. So, how do we play? Well, joining me as a man who knows all about playing, it's Tommy Harris. Hello, Tommy!
Alright, Johnny. It's good to see ya.
And how are you finding the lockdown, Tommy?
What do you mean, lockdown?
The enforced isolation of everyone in the country.
Ah, yeah. I think I heard about that, actually, yeah.
You're in bed,
Whoops.
Tommy?
Yeah, you called during nap time, so...
Of course, that's my fault.
Fuck.
So, why don't you tell us how the game is played?
Well, it's pretty simple, Jeremy, you sausage. I'm going to ask contestants from around the territory 3 questions
No more
about
zaps.
what else, yours truly. And those people are going to get a chance to win a very special prize.
And what are they playing for, Tommy?
Drum roll, please. Jeremy.
Oh.
Thank you. This. It's my athletic support, Jeremy.
Fucked with my stuff.
Oh.
But I've signed it, so...
Oh! Fantastic.
I can't do anymore. Double torture stream. No more games for a long time. I can't do it. I can't do it. Pure pain. Pure pain. This is something to play alone. This is something to play alone. I'm going away. Full slop tomorrow. We're back to slop react. That's way better. That's way better. Do I have a docu ready? I don't have anything ready. But I'll find stuff. I'll find stuff. Thanks for joining me today. Surviving through just sort of watching some British humor. I'll find some horrible accusations or something to watch. Thank you for chilling with that. Maybe it's more enjoyable if you're not trying to think about chat, or I don't know. Just didn't hit me right at all. I didn't really have anything to say about it. Whatever. I'll see you tomorrow. Till then, good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the snuggle struggle by.